Welcome back, everybody. So in this video, we are going to be focusing on setting up our front end, and what we are going to be using is React. So let's go ahead. So we can just minimize the back end just like that, and then in the front end, what we can do is just open up another terminal or split the terminal just like that. And then you want to make sure that you are cding in back into your blog MERN project. Okay, just like this. So you can type in cd space dot dot, and then it'll take you back into your project folder, as you can see here. So just make sure that it is back into your folder here, your project folder. And then we are going to cd into our front end, or change directory into our front end. So by doing that, cd just like this, front end, and then just press enter or return, and then you should see this change from your project folder to your front end, just like this. Okay, so now we want to install React, and the way we go about it is typing in npx create React app, and then the name of the name of the app. So we're just gonna call it blog app, just like that, and then hit return, and we should see it loading. It'll just take a few seconds here, as you can see. Okay, because it does have a lot of packages to install, but as you can see, it's installing it. So what we're gonna do as well, they will be in separate videos, but we are also going to be installing Axios and React Router DOM. So Axios is going to help big time in connecting to our APIs, pretty much our request. That way we can make our requests and see our APIs. That way we can render it to our front end. And React Router DOM is going to help us navigate through like our through links that we're going to add in our nav bar, such as like to create a blog page, our home page. If you want to make any other pages, you can do that pretty easily through using the React Router DOM or browser router. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, it has been installed here, our React. So just make sure you follow just these directions, and please definitely cd into the blog app, or your cd into your React app. So just like that. Okay, and then what we're gonna do now is install npm I Axios and React Router DOM, just like that. And then you can just press enter. And once again, just make sure that you are cd'd into the blog app, because if you aren't, then it'll still install, but it's not going to be installed into your front end here, or into, sorry, your blog app project. So it's not going to really work when you want it to use, and you'll get a whole bunch of errors, right? So perfect. So as you can see, it just took a few seconds to finish off installing. And now we are also going to install Tailwind. So if we go to our Google Chrome, we type in Tailwind CSS here. Perfect. So I have it here, but if anything, you can just go to tailwindcss.com and then either hit get start or docs. It'll take you to the same place, the Tailwind command line installation. And it's just basically these 3 steps. I have another tutorial video on how to install it, pretty easy, but I'm just going to go through this. And so you just copy that, paste it here, and once again, please make sure you are in your blog app as well here. Okay, perfect. So now we're just going to copy this, and then going to paste it inside of the content here, and then we can just get out of this here. And then as for step 3, copy that. And what I like doing here as well is, you see React installs a lot of files and it just looks like a big cluster. I like deleting the ones I'm not going to use, so you can delete the setup tests, report web vitals, logo, SVG, and the app tests. Okay, and then after this, I just like opening up all of them, because we are just going to make a few changes in all of them. Okay, perfect. So now once we have this, we are going to copy and paste these directives into our main CSS file. So you can use either your index CSS or your app CSS. I always like using my app CSS, so that's where I'm going to paste it in. So you can just Command A and then just paste it just like that, and that's done. So you can just put that away. So our app.js, this is what we're going to use as well. So I just like going from the header to the header and then just deleting that. And then don't forget to delete this logo, because if you forget to delete it and you start up the React server, it's going to give you the error as well. So we have our index.css. We don't need this, so we can just copy all of it and then just delete it. And then we can just exit this. And lastly, we're going to have our index.js. You can just delete the comments there. And lastly, import the web vitals. Okay. And just like that. So we are pretty much done setting up our React, and the next video is going to be on installing our browser router using React Router DOM. So I'll see you there.